evening, people, and once again, welcome back to youtube.com/CubCamTV for this, another edition of CubReacts, as we jump into a brand new drop, this one coming from Victony. Very excited to get into this one. Obviously, he's been on a fantastic run of late, and this one's the brand new single. It dropped today, goes by the name Apollo. Very exciting stuff. We've got a lyrics video to get into, so we're going to break this one down for you today. As always, if you are new to the channel, though, please make sure you're getting involved by hitting that subscribe button on the right-hand side of the page, turning notifications on, leaving a like, leaving a comment, all that good stuff. And without further ado, we're going to jump right into this one. I am very excited to see where we go.
Another world. I no go there. I no go there once I on the ways. I follow there. I no fake on the look.
You know what this instantly reminds me of? It reminds me of Woman by Rema. The way that the drums kind of roll in, the kind of shuffle on the higher pitched vocal, timbre and kind of composition wise, especially in regards to frequencies being used, it has a lot of similarities to Woman by Rema, which is good because that's an absolute banger. Loving the intro to this, very kind of heavenly kind of backing vocals, kind of those nice kind of touched up pads as well, sounding very, very clean. Quite a kind of ethereal theme to the way this one's sounding as well, but again, those drums thumping below, sounding great so far.
So why no go there? I no go there once I on the ways. I follow there. I follow there when money get it. So no go there. So no go there where you party the ways. I'm mobile. Ebele go fit in your case. So why no go there? I no go there once I on the ways.
This is really clean, man. Again, going very much down that kind of Amapiano route, sounding very spicy. It's a sound that's becoming more and more kind of common with a lot of kind of Afrobeats artists that are kind of switching over and kind of utilizing the sound more than anything else, and it sounds great. I've got to say, really liking the actual approach vocally to this one. Very kind of intense vocal pressure on this one, kind of constant skippiness the entire way through. There's no slowing down. It's just constantly adding new elements in, constantly rolling, new verse, new verse, new verse, and it gives it this kind of rolling feel that's very, very, kind of, as I said, it's very infectious. It kind of pulls you in, it drags you along for the journey, sounding really clean. I'm loving that little melody. Really nice.
Mommy pull over, no go run over me, my jet. Beggy slow down, no na bulldozer for your back. Draw me closer.
Like, this is sounding very, very this is sounding very tidy. Again, kind of lyricism wise, they're kind of talking about cars and things like that. I don't know if there's any kind of subtle references to obviously the accident that he had. Again, it's not really my place to kind of say, but there might be some references there I'm missing. Let me know in the comments down below if he's kind of said anything publicly about this one. Obviously the tune being called Apollo, it's almost like your guardian angel sort of scenario. Perhaps that might be a sort of situation we're going through, but I might be completely missing. But there possibly could be a reference there. Sounding very nice though. Again, that little melody, that kind of that little very kind of chimey, quite cute melody we're hearing over the breakdown, sounding clean. The hook sounds great as well. Again, those rolling I want to say, what are they, log drums? Yeah, the rolling log drums in the low end, really giving this one some vim.
Me closer, make I talk. Beggy slow down, no go run over me, my girl. I no go there. I no go there once I on the ways. I follow there. I no fake on the look with your face. I'm mobile. Ebele go fit in your case. So why no go there? I no go there once I on the ways.
I love the fact the instrumental's switching up sort of every 16 bars as well. There's different elements being added and taken away. It's not standing still for a singular second. It is constantly expanding, growing, and maneuvering as we listen through. And again, this is such an important thing from a listener's perspective. With this sound being very kind of prominent at the moment, it would be quite easy to just kind of take a very basic, formulaic sounding instrumental and let it loop, because you'd still get that kind of instant impact, but not on this one. We are getting growth. We're getting constant evolution of the instrumental. New elements are kind of phasing in whilst older ones are phasing out. It's just not sitting still, and that is such an important thing if you're going to try and keep listeners entertained. And so far from Victony, I haven't heard a dud tune yet. This one's sounding great.
Body, my salvation, Reverend Father say it for your body. If I go by, my resurrection self go there for your body. It's a miracle walking body. Everything there for your body. No, no, no. Na na na, no go put me for cemetery. Oh na na na,
again, I don't know if it's just me kind of guessing. Again, I tend to not try to break down lyricism because usually it can be interpreted in 1,000 different ways, and people will interpret their own meanings for lyricism. That's the beauty of good lyricism. You can interpret it in a number of different ways. But I definitely feel there might be a reference, obviously, to the car accident. We've kind of heard about a lot of stuff about kind of being born again and being resurrected and stuff like that. Again, it might be there, it might not be. Again, let me know in the comments down below. Again, no disrespect intended or anything like that. It just might be a kind of way of again kind of extrapolating what the lyricism in this one means.
Unnecessary, oh na na na, baby, na na na, na na na, I followed you. I don't go there.
Let's go, bro. Production of this one, fantastic, I've got to say. That little floating kind of choir line in the background works so nicely with this one, man. Again, the kind of angel theme, obviously Apollo in the title, the kind of winged messenger of the Olympians, as it were, in the Greek pantheon. I do love my Greek mythology, I've got to say. But yeah, it's so kind of cool. Apollo's been a word that's been so kind of like reused into modern kind of vernacular and used for so many names of things. Like the oldest one, as far as I'm aware, is the Greek god. But it sounds really nice the way it's been kind of utilized. Again, those heavenly kind of sounds, very ascending melodies. It's very synesthetic with the way it all ties together.
I followed you when money did it. So no go there, where you party the ways. I'm mobile, baby, confito in your case. So why no go there? I no go there once I go the ways.
That backing vocal sounding fantastic. There we go. Victony by Apollo. This one, I believe, dropped yesterday. Yeah, yesterday this one dropped. I said today earlier. I've only seen it today. It dropped yesterday. But very exciting tune. Again, Victony with some serious consistency going on right now. Really love his vocal approach from this. A lot more intense than we've heard on previous tunes. A lot more skippy, a lot more rolling. But again, utilising his vocal range, which is pretty solid. I've got to say, really good use of vocal range on this one. Production absolutely through the roof. Loving the unpredictability, as always, and that constant growth and progression of the instrumental behind him. Really cool stuff. As always, guys, if you did enjoy this one, please let me know in the comments down below. Let me know what your thoughts on the tune are. I'm keen to hear from each and every one of you. Again, I want this channel to be as much of a discussion that you guys bring as it is me commentating on the tracks we are breaking down. But as always, if you are new to the channel and you haven't already, please make sure you're hitting that subscribe button on the right-hand side of the page, turning notifications on, leaving a like, leaving a comment, all that good stuff. And my friends, we shall see you all next time. Peace.
Sounding so good right now. But they're sounding a bright and town.
Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel right now, CubCamTV. Stay locked.